Hi, it's Jon Mitchell, Mayor of New Bedford, and this is another installment of the Mayor's Weekly Update. I wanted first to talk about an important investment in our city, and it's an investment made by South Coast Health Systems. South Coast is investing $14 million into a brand new intensive care unit at St. Luke's Hospital, and it's going to be state-of-the-art. It's going to have all new equipment, all new large first-rate patient rooms, and it will use new technologies and new care methods to make sure that our residents get the very best care under the most difficult of circumstances. So I want to thank Keith Hovan and his team at South Coast for investing in the facility. It's that reinvestment that will make this great care possible. And then beyond that, just the jobs that it will create. It's all in the vein, again, of reinvestment in our city by both private businesses like South Coast, as well as the city itself. It's how cities continue to sustain themselves through constant reinvestment. You see it in the roadways in the city, you see it in port facilities, you see it in city buildings, and you're also seeing it in the private sector through leading businesses like South Coast, as well as many of the new small businesses that are springing up across the city. So kudos to all of them. I wanted to talk briefly about the heat that we're going to have. It's gotten hot. It's got hot at an earlier point than usual in the summertime this week, and I just want to make sure that everybody's alert to it. I mean, I'm sure you've seen the weather reports and all, but it's going to be really hot, and we shouldn't underestimate the effect that it can have, the heat can have on the elderly and on children, but particularly on the elderly or those who with compromised health. We just need to make sure that they're getting the attention they need during this time. On Saturday, when it'll be really hot, our libraries will be open. They have air conditioning, and so if someone needs to get in, they should do that. But if you also find somebody who's out there, in a situation where the AC is not working, then let's try to get them to a place where there is. If there's an emergency, obviously call 911. But we want to make sure that everybody is well situated. The last thing I just want to talk about real quickly are the various festivals out there. 50s Night was set to go off this week, but because of the threat of thunderstorms and because there were so many classic cars that usually aren't out in the elements, that was postponed to August 22nd. So I just want to remind everybody of that date. It's going to be a great event. Joe Jesus, the longtime organizer of 50s Night, and just a unique New Bedford character and a friend to so many, passed away this year. And his family and many friends have continued it, and I really appreciate the work that they've done. So it's going to happen August 22nd. New Bedford Festival Theater is going on this weekend with its production of Mamma Mia. They do fabulous work as always. This will be the last year that its founder, Armin Marchand, will be in charge as the executive producer. And I can't just say enough about what Armin has done for our city for decades. And so go on out there. Tickets are going fast, so it's going to be around this weekend as well as next weekend. You'll probably see me there. The Whaling City Triathlon is also going on this weekend, despite the heat. So if you see folks out there in the South End running around or on bicycles in a race, cheer them on, let them know how much you appreciate that it's going on, that event's going on in the city. And there's a lot happening. Check out the Destination New Bedford website. Check in the paper for all the happenings going on. There seems to be a festival every single weekend. The concerts down on the pier, the reggae nights down on West Beach. All these things are happening in the city, and things are really buzzing now. So we want to have a city where people not only can have a good job in a safe neighborhood, a good neighborhood, but with a good school system, but also a place where people can have fun. We want people to enjoy our city, and that's why we support these festivals. That's why we put some of them on, some of these events on. It's there to enjoy. New Bedford's a fun place, and getting funner all the time. So with all that, this has been the Mayor's Weekly Update. We'll see you next week.